Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Build a City episode 71 I think. Today we are in, just letting you know what area we're in. We're sort of downtown again. We are in between the City Hall, which we built a few episodes ago, and the school here. In this sort of suburban district which we've been working on a lot lately. Today we're going to be building a library, and as you can probably tell by the thumbnail, it's quite a big library, but I wanted something which had the actual book logo on it, so it's not necessarily the most realistic one, but I think it does look quite good, and it's a mix between modern and sort of a more classic type of architecture. Anyway, let's start off. Oh wait, let me show you the blocks. These are the sort of blocks that we're going to be needing today. There might be one or two that I might add in just as extra detail, maybe a few buttons, or maybe a couple of different half slabs, but that's generally the main thing that you're going to want. Anyway, we're going to start straight away by placing 12 blocks of whatever we're going to use to make the steps. So I'm using smooth stone slabs, so we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 and 12. Now this means this is where the centre of your build is going to be, so make sure you've got enough room. I think, in fact, I might have to even get rid of a couple of trees there, which I will do if we need to. Anyway, next thing we are going to do is we're going to go like this and like that. We're going to make this sort of design here, and you can always put in fact what I'm going to grab actually is steps. I might put in afterwards a little light in there, like a little redstone lamp or something, but yeah, these are sort of two mini pillars which are on either side of the steps here. Yeah, like I say, you can put in, you can always put in glass behind it, you can put in redstone lamps, whatever you want to make it look pretty cool. And then we are going to build these steps up. You can obviously use the full block version, but I'm just using half slabs here. To about there, I'd say. In fact, tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what, mate, what I'm going to do, I'm going to raise this up one more, so that, so hopefully this isn't confusing. So that obviously you've got your gap there for, let's put a, no, let's not put a redstone block, let's put this. We don't use chiseled blocks enough, so we'll put that in. There we go, we'll put those in like so. And then we're going to change the rest of this. Here we go. And then have it like that. There we go. And then we can have the steps come up to the right height so that it meets the height of these. There we go, that's your steps sorted out. So we're going to then bring this back like so. We'll do the same on this side. Everything I do on one side is repeated on the other. It's pretty symmetrical. And then from this thing we're going to go up one block. Then we're actually going to go another one, but we'll put a little half slab on top there. And then we're going to make this sort of design. So it's going to be like this, and again you could put chiseled quartz in between there. You could put cobblestone, would actually look quite good if you put cobblestone in the gaps there. Let's have a look what that looks like. There you go, cobblestone works quite well. Anyway, we're going to do that 7 times. There we go, and it should look like that. That's looking pretty good. Then we're going to go and grab this concrete here. Oh, well, I suppose it's terracotta. Similar sort of thing. You can use either, I suppose. Let's fly around here, and we're going to build up. This is where it starts getting to look a little bit modern. We're going to build a layer like this, which runs all the way to the end there. Actually, it's not going to run all the way to the end. I'm looking at a little reference photo that I did. We're going to put it just to about, I think I put it to there, like that. And then obviously that gives us the opportunity when we do the sides to wrap it around nicely. Anyway, so it's going to go like that, and then we're going to start building up as well. I don't know exact height yet, so we'll work that out when we fill this whole wall in. Okay, let's grab some new blocks. We're going to grab these and the wall here, also the half slab and the stone bricks. So let's fill this little gap in here and on the other side, and we'll connect that bit of staircase up like so. That's looking all quite neat and tidy, which is good. Let's bring this concrete back a bit. Obviously you do the same on that side as well, and then we're going to start putting in some pillars. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, etc. until you get that nice pillar design. Obviously this wall might come all the way back, so you don't really need to finish it off all the way on that side. Anyway, put a couple of blocks down like this, and then we're going to build the pillar itself out of the wall blocks so it looks thinner. We're going to build this up about 7 blocks tall, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's grab some bricks and fill this in a little bit further so we're not building in floating air. Let's build another one which is 1 block distance apart like that. Then we're going to leave 2 blocks, build another one, and then we're going to build the final one next to it as well, which will be right here, like so. What I might end up doing is bring in the steps, so I'd go like this and like bringing them out just one, just so there's like a little bit more room. It's down to personal preference I suppose, but I'm going to go ahead and bring these stairs out. There you go, I've brought them out just one, but obviously you don't need to do that, but I think it looks a little bit better when there's more room at the top. Anyway, let's fill in these pillars the same as how I did that one. There we go, so we got our pillars there at the moment. Obviously, like I keep saying, we're going to repeat that part on this side as well, which I will do once I've got this main middle design, because I don't want the video to be twice as long just by doing the same thing. Okay, so on top of these 2 middle ones, we're going to put the same as the bottom, but sort of in an upside down fashion, like so. Oops, if I can do it right without destroying everything. There we go, like that. And now we're going to work out how we're going to have a sort of archway over the top. So now grab a half slab and we're going to build out till we get to this little centre part here. Build on top of it. Then we're going to put 2 out on this side, 2 out on this side, and turn those into almost full blocks. And we'll repeat the same process like this. So it's just almost coming down half slab each time. And it should look a little bit like that. And then on the bottom of these, it probably looks quite good to have a half slab that just sticks out like this, just so it doesn't look too flat. And be careful what I did there, turning them into proper full blocks. There we go, like that. Especially if you're looking at it from an angle like that, and you can actually see the shadows of it. It does look quite good, I think. Right, now behind it we're going to build up like so. It's kind of difficult to... It's quite difficult actually to get it so it looks like there's brickwork behind, but without sort of destroying the pillars at all. So where you can, we want to hide the fact that that there is brickwork there. Kind of hard to explain, but we're going to try that a little bit more clearly on this side. So how did I do that? We went pretty much like this. Oh yeah, it was literally just like that. And then we're going to go and build that straight across the top. It should look how I want it to look. Let's have a quick look at that. Yeah, that's great, lovely. Right, grab these 2 stone slabs. This could work quite well with normal brick slabs as well, so whatever your preference there. And then we can go across. No, we can't. Okay, I think I need to set these back one. There we go. So all we need to do there was set it back one, and then we're going to go get the stone half slab, run it across the back here. Yeah, you can tell these videos aren't too planned, but that's not, you know, we don't want to plan too much. It spoils the fun. Anyway, let's put another layer of this so that we can build off it. Get stone stairs and put them upside down so it makes that sort of, well, I'm using it as a bit of like a clean cut-off line from the bottom to where we're going to be building the next bit, which is probably the most interesting part and the most eye-catching part of the build, and that's building the big book pixel art. So let's hope this doesn't take a couple of attempts, but we're going to get some smooth sandstone like that, and then we'll grab all of these colours. You need a couple of different colours of brown, a couple of different colours of white, and a black colour as well, depending on what you want the border of the book to be. So we should build up 16 blocks here and on the other side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I hope that was 16. I'm going to do it on this side as well. Okay, that should be 16, and then we're going to run a layer of half slabs on the bottom, and actually I was going to say on the top as well, but I'm going to leave the top just in case we have to like change how big it's going to be or whatever. So let's give ourselves some room to work with here. So we're going to put the pixel art on this layer, so we want the border to be set one layer back. So let's fill in a nice border on the back. Okay, and I called that border a second ago. What I meant was background. Anyway, we're going to go one block on the left hand side of the centre, so sort of like that, and then go like that to extend it to 3 blocks. Although you can't see that, so let's just higher that up a little bit, and then we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and on this side 1, 2, 3, 4. As you can see, you can sort of start to see the diagonal lines of the book. Also, just get a book out and put it in an item frame. That can always help you if you're building this sort of thing. And we're going to get some of that dark brown colour and layer this edge. And then we're going to go with the white like this, the brighter white of the two, that is, because you should have 2 different types of white. Well, this time I've gone for a light grey, but it's quite a white colour. So we'll go like this as well, build on top of it. We're going to destroy that and replace it with the black concrete and go 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3 across, and then 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and 2 here. And that should connect up. And that is going to be the basic book shape. And let's build on top of this with the darker brown again. And we'll get this darker colour and bring it up like that. You can also fill this in if you had an even darker colour of brown or black, of course. But I'm just going to fill it in with the dark brown there. And then let's fill the rest in with this lighter brown. Okay, it doesn't look too bad. I might end up replacing that with a darker brown actually, but it doesn't look too bad. And then you can sort of add in where you'd have like titles or whatever, so just put a couple of diagonal lines. Let's take a look from back here. How's that looking? That's not looking too bad. I think you can definitely tell it's a book, you know, so that's the main thing. Okay, so once we've got that pixel art done, it's time to actually do the main body of the building on the side. So we are going to start by, we've got the wrong blocks for a start. So the blocks you're going to need for this part is your normal bog standard sandstone block. We're going to grab us some stairs as well, and we need some normal sandstone stairs as well. Sandstone stairs, it's a bit of a mouthful. And also glass, obviously if you're going to put the glass in now, but I think I'll add the glass in later on, just in case we end up like changing it and all that sort of thing. Anyway, so what we're going to do, we're going to build, since it's 1 block back, we're going to go like this. apart from leave one gap there. So it should look like that. Build another layer on top of that, and then grab smooth sandstone, the steps that is, place them upside down. Should look like that. Then we get the normal sandstone stairs, and we're going to put 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, 2 there, and 2 there. Might be a good idea to build up behind it, because we are going to put another set like that on top. So it should look something like this, and then again on top of that we pretty much repeat the exact same design. So it's going to go across like this with 2, and we can build this up behind to help us out, and we're going to put like that. Okay, it should look like that, which is great. It's looking good. Let's get some plain sandstone blocks. Where are they? Smooth sandstone blocks. Do I have it? Here we go. Let's grab that. You don't have to necessarily use this, but this is what I'm going to do. I'm then going to build just a layer like that on top. Get the smooth sandstone slab and put a layer on top of that. And that's your basic sort of window format for this building. Obviously fill that in with whatever glass panes you want. Anyway, we're going to repeat that up here and do another layer of windows. And my controller is slowly dying. The like bumpers aren't working. The right bumper on my controller just like doesn't work. Oh, there we go. Finally comes into life. Anyway, let's do another layer of those. And there you go. Now, next part, we are going to grab smooth sandstone, bring it across the top, and this is where it differs just slightly. We're going to, well, let's bring this up to that height. Like I say, I wasn't going to extend that until I knew sort of how high up we were building with these windows. And then we're going to take this and bring that across one. And then we should probably build up like this, because I'm just doing that so we can build off it, because the next layer is going to be upside down smooth steps like so. No, it's not. I tell a lie. That's just what it looked like from the picture I'd taken. But no, we're going to go like that, and we're going to grab the smooth sandstone slabs and bring it across like that. There we go. That makes more sense, doesn't it? And then of course you can carry this bit on for when we do the rest of the build. And then pretty much it's the same thing again. So we go along with like that and repeat it, as you'll see as I speed it up. And there you go, should have something like that. Of course, like I say, fill them in with whatever you want in terms of window panes and stuff like that. Also, if you're going to be building this, you can either build like this on the corner and like build up, or you can do what I will end up doing outside of episode, which is having this on a corner. So I'll get rid of this and I'll start turning the whole side so it leads into another side, if you see what I mean. So this is going to come around like that, grab the stairs, and just have it almost like it twists round, and this same design is repeated on that side. So there you go. It's quite easy to repeat this wall again, however long you want it, however wide you want it, because it's going to be the same design on the sides as it is on the front and the back. Anyway, coming towards the end slightly is where we are going to be building, I don't really know what this would be called, but like towards the top of the roof we're going to take these smooth blocks and build the alternating pattern like that. Now don't worry if like you see here there's a gap here, because I see if you're doing it on a corner then it will look like that. Let's just build this up a little bit more to keep it consistent. And I personally am going to go behind and fill it in with normal sandstone. And then get some sandstone slabs and put this in so it makes it flat at the top. And then we're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2 and bring this all the way across the top. There we go. Now we want to do the little peaked roof on top of the centre part. So grab whatever block you want to use. I'm going to use smooth sandstone, I think. And we'll start here by going 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the 7th one I think should be the peak, and that should be right in the centre. And then just start bringing that all the way down. Like so. Then you can grab your smooth sandstone stairs and then make it look a little bit smoother by putting this like this. Obviously again, this is a bit of an optional part because some people like the look of it when you put stairs in, some people prefer if you just kept it as blocks. There you go, and you should have the peak of your roof. I'm then going to grab this sandstone, bring it over the top like this. Then we're going to grab the concrete here and bring that over, which obviously will connect when I put in that part, like so. And then you can fill this little gap triangle in with whatever you want. I'm just going to go with plain sandstone for the time being. Might end up putting, you could put a clock in there, you could put a window, or like a window to an office. Okay, and this is pretty much it. I used that structure block to duplicate this sandstone part onto that side. Although it took me ages because I got it wrong, so it probably would have been quicker to build it by hand. Anyway, this is pretty much the finished product. It looks a little bit shabby at the moment, and you're probably thinking, Kieran, mate, you've done half a job here. Well, pretty much, this is all I know how to build so far of my design. But what the plan is, if you need some inspiration as to where to go now with it, is I'm going to take this exact same wall design, but obviously it'll be a bit longer. I'm going to have it come out a reasonably far distance, maybe to about here, and then pretty much repeat the front on the back, link it up so it's just one big box. And then for the actual doorway, I'll probably have it a little bit more of a stone pathway, and then I'll put like a big wooden door, and the rest of the wall will be sandstone. But yeah, I mean, use your imagination, guys. Hopefully this gives you a little bit of a head start on some ideas, and obviously you can take this design and you could turn it into something which isn't a library. But I didn't have a proper library in the city, so I thought I'd build one, and I wanted one which was easily identifiable, and here you go. You might see a bit more of an updated version of the building in future episodes or live streams. I do live streams every Saturday, so make sure you check that out. And we do episodes on Mondays and, looking at my schedule here, Mondays and Fridays. But I'm not sure if I'll do both of those as Minecraft videos. I might do like one video as Minecraft, one something else. But yeah, check out the other videos, guys, and I'll see you later.